yo guys, large of another video, and this right here is my WWE NXT review for May 15, 2013. This show was really good. I enjoyed this one. A lot of angles, a lot of extended angles. We capitated this show, and that's good. We don't always need to have good wrestling matches. We need stuff to further advance feuds. So this is what the show was really, and we had a title match. So yeah, overall good show. First you get a promo and a video package for the main event, which is Langston versus Damien for the NXT title. Awesome video package. Then we get Sami Zayn versus Natayla. Good Divas match. I enjoyed this Divas match. Sami Zayn looked good here, and Natayla was great here as always. Sami Zayn's getting really better in the ring. She's getting up there, so I give Sami Zayn credit for that. And the ending came with Paige comes down to the ring, gets on the apron. Sami Zayn throws Natayla at Paige and rolls Natayla up for the win. And Paige just chases off after Sami Zayn, not letting her really congratulate or celebrate, her win. So Sami Zayn and Paige, man, is going down. I say it goes down the finals of the NXT Women's Title Tournament. I think that's when they're finally going to blow off the feud. And I don't know who's going to win, but it should be interesting to see. But I think that's going to be the final match in of the tournament. I think that's going to blow off the feud. Then we get Sami Zayn in a backstage segment. He's talking about Renee Young's blouse and all that stuff, and he's talking about Kurt Hawkins and how he's a formidable opponent and all that stuff. And puts over himself, being this international star, and how he's done it all everywhere else and all that stuff, and how he's looking forward to having a good relationship with the WWE Universe. So Sami Zayn is debuting next week on NXT. They get Bray Wyatt coming out, cutting a promo about why he's wearing the mask. Chris Jericho shook him up, and he don't need to have a face of a human, but he needs to have a face of a monster, man. Because time is on my side, man. But poor Danny Burch, his debut, he gets in and he gets killed by Bray Wyatt here. Bray Wyatt just destroyed this poor guy. Danny Burch looks like he's in his early 30s, maybe. This guy, looks like he could be a pretty good wrestler, and he just got destroyed here by Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt hits the Sister Abigail for the win, and that's it. And the mask, I think, the mask and the leather apron, oh my God, it tells a story. Bray Wyatt is definitely one of the most accurate characters on WWE. Not only does what he does is fresh, but what he wears to attract himself to the audience is refreshing and new. That's what makes Bray Wyatt one of the best characters that WWE has in their company right now. Then we get a backstage segment with Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville. Trainers asking Adrian Neville how's Oliver Gray doing, and he's telling him he's doing fine. And Bo Dallas comes up and he's acting kind of cocky here, He's like, "Oh man, where you been? I've been looking for you." Blah blah blah. Bo Dallas still looks goofy. If they're trying to turn him heel here, he still looks goofy anyways. So I don't know. I guess a heel turn would work, seeing that the fact that the fans don't care about him that much anymore, or whatever. But yeah, he was talking kind of cocky here, and they're just putting over this battle royal that they're doing, that they did at the tapings, that they'll do in 2 weeks, I do believe. So Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville are in it. Bo Dallas is like, "Well, I'm in the battle royal next week for #1 contendancy. And, hold your head up, I know all the spots are filled, blah, blah, blah." And Adrian Neville's like, he's looking at him with a sarcastic smirk, and he's like, "I'm in it too, and let the best man win." And they walk away, shakes his hand and walks away, and Bo Dallas' smile turns into a frown. So I think they're turning Bo Dallas heel here, which is kind of the best of his character. He's getting that Rocky, no more Rocky heat, so just turn the guy heel if it works. If he's already getting heat, so. Then we get the Ascension, Conor O'Brien just slaughtering Biley Pierce and Sakamoto. This wasn't even funny, with a freaking double flapjack, which looked kind of impressive. So Conor O'Brien wins and then has a stare down with somebody. called Rick Victor. My main man, Rick Victor, returns. He's staring at Conor O'Brien from the stage with the little goggles. I forgot which comic book character those goggles remind me of. And he's just staring at him. He's like, and I know it's been heavily documented, and plus I got a lot of people that tell me, that go to shows that, Victor and O'Brien has been teaming up, to be this new ascension. So it's possible that this will start the rebirth of the Ascension tag team or stable or group. So yeah, that's what I think this is all about, because like I said, at the live shows they've been doing it, so I think they'll bring it on the TV, which is good, gives Victor something to do. He's too talented to be sitting on the sidelines. Then we get a backstage promo with Corey Graves. He's talking about his ups and downs over the last couple of months. It says he's been through ups and downs his whole entire life, and his daddy told him that to succeed in life you need to fail once, then hope to God you come back strong. And he's talking about going into the Battle Royal and winning the Battle Royal. Then Bray Wyatt comes up to him and asks him why he's pretending to be some cool guy, and war's at his doorsteps, and they go back and forth, and Corey Graves tells Bray Wyatt that he doesn't need a couple of guys around him. He says if the Wyatt family messes with him again, they all gonna stay down. And Bray Wyatt's like, we'll see, man, we'll see. So this leads up to a match between these two guys next week, Bray Wyatt and Corey Graves. This should be a good match. Big guy versus little guy. Corey Graves works best matches when he's against somebody bigger than him anyways, in my opinion. Then we had Biggie Langston versus Damien Sandow for the NXT title. 3 ain't enough, man, I need 5. But, good match here. I like this match. Biggie Langston, to me, is like one of the best big men in the WWE. Like, he's fast, he's agile, he puts on pretty good matches in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but I think he puts on pretty good matches for a big old muscled guy that Vince McMahon is probably obsessed with. And Damien Sandow did good here. Great match. I enjoyed it. Damien Sandow went for the Kobito Akiyet, hits it, goes for the neck breaker. Biggie Langston pushes him off, bounces off the ropes, and catches him and hits the big ending for the win. 1, 2, 3. Crowd wants 5, so he gets him back up for another big ending, hits him with it. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Biggie Langston is still the NXT champion. 3 ain't enough, he needs 5. So Biggie Langston will probably next week off, and probably be there for the for the Battle Royal in a couple of weeks, and his #1 contender. I hope, because we all know who the #1 contender is. When you've been there, you wasn't there, you probably read it online. The #1 contender, I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but I hope the guy, the #1 contender, does not beat Biggie Langston for the title. I'd rather somebody else do it, like Bray Wyatt. But I hope the #1 contender does not beat Biggie Langston for the title. I really hope not. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this week's show. I thought it was good. The title match was good. All the material on the show was good. In my opinion, Sami Zayn, prepping his debut up next week was good. Bray Wyatt, his stuff is always good. Adrian Neville, Bo Dallas teasing a feud here. Bo Dallas kind of showing a little bit of disrespect to Adrian Neville, like, I'm here and you're there, when God knows Adrian Neville was way better than Bo Dallas. Conor O'Brien and Rick Victor teasing their stuff. Corey Graves and Bray Wyatt should be good next week. And Summer Rae versus Paige still continues. So let me know what you guys think about the show again. And yeah, check out my Extreme Rules predictions for this year. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this show. Let me know what you guys think about the angles, and just have a conversation with me down in the comment section. Slide you another video, and peace. Another review gone and done.